soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel, the only platform, the only place I release my tarot readings here at the Tarot Closet, my verified channel on YouTube. I'm happy you're here. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot, Love Tarot reading. Let's go. Let's take a deep dive. Their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know, don't see coming, next moves. I don't know either. Let's see who and what is coming through today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. Okay. The Chariot is in reverse. The Two of Wands is in the upright. So we have some Mercury and Sagittarius energy and the Moon in Cancer, major arcana. The only one here at this point, right at the partnership placement, they're in reverse. And we also have the Two of Wands here in the upright, Mars and Aries energy. This is somebody that you are waiting on. Yeah, for some of you, it's literal around marriage. Okay, maybe even talking about it. But I also want to validate just even the energy around communicating or communicating about it, because your situation is going to be very specific for you. And with that, remember to always take, wow, what resonates for you and let the rest go. This is how it is. It's YouTube. So not everything is going to be for you. Here we go. Okay. So we are definitely looking at reciprocity in terms of feelings, reciprocity in terms of feelings about where you were, where you're heading, the possibilities. It really is connecting me with some big decisions, life-changing in fact, and it's very clear that for a lot of you this is connecting to a travel energy of coming toward you, maybe even a relocation, but it's also around that move, waiting for somebody to make a choice, to make a move, which is also a traveling kind of energy. Whether it's across the street, town, city, state, country, or the world, it's extremely clear that there's delays around it. But as far as the communication, somebody here is like writing messages and deleting them. Talking, not talking. Maybe something even came through again already, or just holding on to them. The Six of Pentacles, as you can see, is in the upright. The Moon in Taurus energy in its catty corner here with our Eight of Wands in reverse. And this is an energy of giving, you know. And you can see with our Two of Wands, the Crow actually has kind of their back to it. As you can see with the deck I chose for you today here at the Tarot Closet. But waiting on this energy of reciprocity. And that six connecting me directly to our six major arcana, the Lover's card. So feelings, commitment energy, again, what level is just super specific. But look what we also have here. The Ace of Wands came down and followed by the Six of Pentacles. Aries, but also bringing in Leo and Sagittarius. So somebody here getting ready for some kind of movement. Again, it's also connected to, in our first placement, the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is very validating for me that somebody is definitely in this mode of communication. So sort of planning it, writing it out, not sending it. And also if you can see each other, which is a very, very specific, I gotta get this, energy for you. Wow. Okay, wow, this is so clear. We definitely have somebody that's been pulling away, running, what, Seven of Swords is here, Aquarius and Uranus energy, and it connected to the Eight of Cups in reverse. So validating that energy of somebody having pulled away emotionally, maybe emotionally and physically. Again, it's extremely specific, or just that energy around running from major commitment, which for some of you is around marriage. It's just super clear. But this Eight of Cups in reverse, Saturn in Pisces, is also super validating that somebody is coming back in here. It is catty corner here with the Two of Wands. The kitty cornered energy is pretty darn clear of who you're waiting for and what are they coming in here with, because we see broken promises. Look, the Nine of Cups is in reverse, and it's connected with the Four of Wands in reverse. A Venus and Aries energy, and again, that can be around marriage for me, whatever the case is, like coming together, things falling apart. You know, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands in reverse. So still, like already maybe having conversations about it, about to, but, or not at all, but definitely not resolved. That Three of Wands is sort of up in the air. The Jupiter and Pisces energy, again, in this Nine of Cups in reverse, is just validating around some broken promises or lack of wish fulfillment. Were you one cup shy from things getting more serious, from moves being made, next level? Yeah. There's still a wait here. It's clear. And the delay around it all with our Chariot in reverse, it's the only major arcana at this point on the table. The Queen of Pentacles also in reverse. Okay, yeah, wow. That's what this is about. So the broken promise energy is really very clear. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the water energy, of course, emotions, the relationship, the love. For some of you, super clear around sharing the feelings around where you were going. It's in reverse. And it's connected with the Ace of Wands. So that is what we're looking at, what they're writing about, what they have to say, that they're having a hard time saying or coming to you. Ace of Cups in reverse connected directly here with our Eight of Wands in reverse. There's very clearly some disappointment around it. Yeah, and the Five of Wands in reverse. What have been the obstacles keeping this conversation from happening, or just having the conversation and leading to some sort of resolution or new path, whether it's together or apart? Because that is coming out of that energy, Five of Wands in reverse. I'm looking at you. Somebody who wants to resolve these issues, who's resolving the issues. This is for sure about the communication. Wow. And as I say that, the Magician is here in the upright. The as above, so below energy of our Magician, who has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. You can see it all here. The possibilities, the potential for things to work out, but it's really, really dependent on communication. The Magician, somebody getting really focused, like literally taking inspired action. It is connected to the solar plexus chakra. Excuse me. I do. And the throat chakra. Around communication, I speak. I speak. So whatever's been keeping them from that, that is what this is about. And you've been waiting for this. So waiting to either break a silence, get out of no contact, or just waiting to have this specific conversation. That is here. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles is also here. An energy of coming together. Mars and Capricorn energy. So the Pentacles, the slowest energy. But we can see, look, somebody here is like grabbing one. And you can actually see two of them here. And that does really connect me with the Two of Pentacles as well, Capricorn and Saturn, around waiting for somebody to make this choice, which is also really very clear. So what is this about? Location, money. It is around other commitments, contracts connecting me to the Pentacles. So again, other commitments, location, people, money, romantic or otherwise around people. It's going to be very specific. It's sort of like, wait, let me do this first kind of energy. But it's also really validating, connecting here with our Eight of Wands in reverse, and our Five of Wands in reverse, around wanting to resolve this. Communication here is, what I wanted to say is it's key. Wow, so the next two that are coming in are the Empress, which was actually on my mind because the Empress is in the upright, by the way, because it's connecting with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What I consider here to be my protege to the Empress. And that's really validating around what's been going on here. So the other thing I want to say, this is very specific, but does somebody have some kind of a vice? Is it to money, or how they're handling money? Is it to a vice, like connected to a cup? You know what I mean? Whatever. That's a part of, I feel like, what has kept things from moving forward. But the Empress, unlike the Magician, is actually the leader of all 12 star signs and can create and grow water, air, earth, and fire. There's also a strong emotional openness here, available energy right above the Chariot, which we know is in reverse. And you get in the Chariot when you come out of the Lover's card. So we're kind of suspended in the Lover's card energy, I feel, around the commitment energy, again, which is very specific for you. But the Empress here, you can see, has this worm, and you can see like the little crows here. So this can also be representing waiting on a next level in terms of a family energy, perhaps, for some of you. It is around new beginnings, and here's the other thing. It's a long-term energy, and it's also connecting me with somebody getting ready. So the possibility here is really strong, like whatever has been happening, why things have been delayed or slowed down, there's communication about it. It's definitely putting things in the realm of possibilities, is what I want to say. Somebody mastering everything. What is it? Again, is it about money, people, distance? The Ace of Swords, super validating around communication. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, the air energy, communication, clarity in the relationship, really most importantly for me. A transactional energy. You can even see, look, the crow opening their mouth here in front of the sun. Our luminary, a new cycle revealing what's been hidden in the moon. So looking at the communication coming in here faster than it has been, or maybe it already has. I feel like if it has, it like retracted or it didn't complete, like whatever it was, all the communication, like what needs to be said here. Ace of Wands in the upright, Ace of Swords in the upright, Ace of Cups in reverse. So super validating that that's what this is about. This sword is clarity. It's on a path leading to water. It's on a path leading to water, and I believe those are not sharks because, excuse me, oh my gosh, because this is a San Juan Island kind of scene. Are those dolphins or whales? They're not sharks. For me, it feels like it feels like dolphin energy, and about the two of you, look, they're in the water here. The emotional energy, they're still connected. It's really representing for me like what is being said here. Heading to this emotional energy. Communication, it might be coming out of nowhere for some of you if you're not expecting it. A lot of you are, and that's the thing, because there's definitely an active weight here, I feel. The bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. A long-term energy. Look, there are two crows here. Here's the thing. Here they are on what looks like to be a little island. One of them is talking, looking, one of them's looking over here. So there's obviously a connection. This is around long-term energy, new cycle energy. But it also really, really feels for me that it feels like what I call a spinner here at the Tarot Closet. And for me, that means that it's kind of all-encompassing energy because there's a conversation here about it. Had you built a life, were you building it? Was it on the table? Because again, I kind of feel like it's also here in reverse. that there's some, conflicting energy, something that stopped or didn't move forward ahead. And also, by the way, look where it's going. It's going here on this very validating energy of somebody pulling away from it or pulling away from talking about it, whatever level of commitment, running from it. 7 of Swords. Yet the 8 of Cups in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles. Super validating around the weight. Venus and Taurus energy on the other end of the 2 of Wands. My gosh. And the 6 of Pentacles here. So the reciprocity. Do you feel the same way? Are we on the same path? Do you feel the same way about the path that we were on or we were at or what the possibilities are? There's a weight here. All the time, all the effort, all the work, like waiting for an outcome. For a lot of you, that is like that it's going to end up in marriage. Or it's going to end up with the family energy, long-term energy, like ending up in that energy. Again, very specific what that means for you, but it is all here. That's very clearly the weight. And pun intended, as I said it, I was drawn right to the Ace of Swords. It's also the clarity that you need, you want, you deserve, and it's the clarity that they're getting and that they're coming in here to bring. And by the way, the reciprocity energy, you're waiting for this energy of being on the same page or being on the same page to even talk about it is here in our 6 of Pentacles. What has been hidden being revealed. The High Priestess is also here. Cancer energy, major arcana connecting here with the Empress. So if any third parties have involved a person, whether it's romantic or otherwise, I just want to say it's validating. But what also is really validating here is the communication, things coming out that you need to know here in the High Priestess. And it just goes without saying around a decision. The 2 of Swords is here. Very much validating the High Priestess energy around it literally being time to make a decision. So has there been an ultimatum? Is there one that's already on the table? Like the person that you're waiting on. There's a final decision kind of energy here. There's definitely what feels like a judgment energy here. The 2 of Swords, the Moon, and Libra. And the Moon connecting us with the feelings, with the emotional energy. What's been hidden, that's being revealed literally here in the Sun. Feelings about. I think it goes beyond just specifically about you. It's really just more about the future and somebody being ready or available. The decision energy is really clear as you come together. There is a really strong connection here to our lover's energy today. The Hierophant is also here. The counterpart to our High Priestess. I can hear one of my kitties up there, desperate to come down here. Oh, how I wish I could have her down here with us guys, but she would just, she'd be all over here on my table. So anyway, the Hierophant is here, the counterpart to our High Priestess. So you're both here. Divine Masculine energy, Taurus energy. This is a card of commitments. Marriage is a strong energy that's here, but I feel like it's going to be really specific what it is for you. It is slow moving, but it is really long-term energy. It could include, again, other things that have been delayed, perhaps around literally around paperwork or third parties. Now, third parties are not always going to be romantically connected to a person. It could be, but we could also be looking at an energy of other, like in somebody's head, some kind of an energy of somebody having expectations. But maybe even a person, But you're both here. And there's definitely an energy here of communicating, I feel like, and making a decision either way. The possibilities here, again, are really wide open for me. The possibilities of moving forward. The potential here is really, really strong. What exactly you're waiting on, again, is very specific, but it is this person. It's just a matter of what exactly that is. So this, I feel like, is finally getting the clarity that's needed to make the decision. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and what I wanted to say is make a final decision. And here it is in Judgment. Clarity, final decision, energy, moving forward together or apart, everything getting aired out here. Oh my gosh. This is Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. And it's extremely clear. Coming here after our Hierophant, which is very clearly connecting with the High Priestess. By the way, I just want to remind you, if you are seeing, hearing, or suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form, including somebody who has a voice that's not a real person, has screens that don't change, whatever, and you hear just enough that it's my reading, because no matter what they do, it's always going to be catchable, let me know. Other platforms, here on YouTube, whatever. The email is in the video description and on the About Me page, and we're well aware we have been, and we're really ramping things up here. So thank you for your messages. They're very appreciated, and we are seeing them, and we're very grateful. The email, by the way, is on the About Me page and in the video description. I want to bring in some oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Let's see if there was any validation, new insight, something we're not expecting here. And I think that's it. Bottom of the deck. Bond is here. Yeah, this is the Lover's card energy that I've been feeling very much. I love you too. Look at the connection. The crows are kind of in an embrace. There's our roses on each side, sort of levels of the relationship as well, but they're both connected to this heart here right in the middle. And look how how it connects with our Ten of Pentacles here. This conversation, definitely abundance is here, is for sure getting out of the cycle I feel it's been in, leading to a new path forward. Is it together or apart? The potential for it together is extremely strong. Abundance is here. And that's connecting me with the Empress here. Anticipation. This is Seven of Pentacles energy. It's Two of Wands as well, but it really feels like the Seven of Pentacles energy of waiting for the wait that's going on here. And the fact that it does feel, like it's time. Again, that Judgment energy, final decision energy. By the way, connecting to abundance is sacred space. And as you can see, once again, there are two crows here looking down at the sacred space, which is a nest. The life you built, we're building, or that has been on the table, and there are some eggs there that are being guarded. Need to be nurtured. And again, the possibilities here of new beginnings. The abundance energy is so strong, connected literally to abundance, also to the Empress. The possibilities, again, if that's connecting to a specific family energy, it is here. Soar is also here. It's connecting with anticipation. Rising above, I feel like whatever has been going on, but also clarity. You can see the sun here. It's trying to come through those clouds. Yeah, gosh. Direction is here. Not only soaring above, again, the clouds, but the traveling energy, it could be literal, should that be the case here. But really, for me, this is more about the direction of where things are heading, for a new path forward and getting clarity, but final decision energy as our crow is. You can see the sun coming in as they are rising above the clouds here, as they're heading above that. And also literal, again, it could be around actual travel energy, but it's also around the movement to communicate. This is really validating. The last oracle coming in is communication. Literal here, waiting at the window. Right below the magician, the throat chakra energy, connecting here with bond. Yeah, this is, something's going down here. It's really clear. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Higher self energy. Let's see what is coming through here at the tarot closet. I believe those are the last three coming in. The bottom of the deck. More Lover's card energy. You are my other half. It's really here everywhere. It's here in bond. It's here in sacred space. It's here in the Ten of Pentacles. The Lover's card energy is very strong today as I say that. Hello. I'm not sure where that ended. But just in case, I love you just came down. I write messages that I never send. That's really also very clear. So whether it's around unfinished conversations, messages that did come in that were deleted, you know, this is also really validating. Eight of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. It's been really clear what was going on the last time you spoke. Yesterday, a week ago, a month, longer. What? I regret how I left things. Connecting to judgment, sacred space. There is so much left unsaid. Connecting with communication and direction. You can actually see the crow sort of flying toward this window. You are home to me. Did somebody lie about something? That's the Seven of Swords energy. It's also connecting me to Justice, Queen of Swords. It's coming through again. I'm so sorry I lied to you. So that's really validating, but I also feel like it's specific what it is. I love you. Do you love me? Here on Bond. My heart belongs to you. You are my person. You are home to me. You are my other half. It's a really strong energy. And the last channeled love message. You inspire a love in me I never knew. Going here on the Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. Beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.